Bristol Toyota Pace Truck next time around, 2x2. Get set for our sportsman.
You're here, Kevin.
We are one of the winter decided to propose to his longtime girlfriend, Selena Perry, down in Rockefeller Center. Had their best friend Trent Rodriguez with there, and congratulations to them on their nuptials upcoming. They're looking for 2026. Field is set. Keith Morrow at the top of the field, looking to bring the field down. Nick Brightman on the outside of the front row. Off at turn number 4. They look for him on the green, and Steve Bowden lets him loose. We're underway, and Morrow gets a quick jump on the field as they head down into 1.
Down off of 2, and this one's coming back.
Keith Little has been coming here since he was 9 years old. So he has been coming here since day 1.
Wow.
So happy birthday to Fred Franco. Fred, where are you? Congratulations on your birthday, and thanks for being here all 80 years. And we told you earlier there were fans coming here since day 1, and there we go. There's one of them.
Very, very happy birthday. No better place to be celebrating here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Oh, absolutely not. Where else would you rather be?
Nowhere.
Field is set. We'll try it one more time. Keith Morrow on the point, former straight stock sportsman standout. And this is a car they picked up over the winter from Tyler Almeida and came with all the notes, and I'm talking notes upon notes. And they've been able to put that car just about where Nick Brightman, last year's Rookie of the Year, on the outside, ready to have at it, looking for the green off of turn number 4. This time it's a good start. We're back underway. And down into 1, Morrow with a half a car length on Brightman as they come off at turn number 2. Look at Serydynski, 3 wide for that third spot as he tries to move up early.
And Pettey has his hands full in the middle there. As here comes Serydynski to the third spot, down into 1 and 2. On front, Morrow leads Brightman. Here comes Serydynski. He wants more down the backstretch.
Scotty down on the inside, up into the number 2 spot. Takes that spot away. Brightman back to third. Look at Benoit underneath the 57 of Pettey, looking for that 4th spot down into turn number 1.
Here comes Serydynski. He continues his climb down the backstretch, looking for the lead into turn number 3. A nose advantage. Scott Serydynski to the lead across the stripe.
Into 1 and 2, and we've got our first lead change of the afternoon for the Sportsman division, and it is Scott Serydynski Jr. He picked up the win in the Haunted 100 weekend and looking to bookend the winter month. Set sail down off at turn number 4 and leads the charge over Keith Morrow and Nick Brightman, who runs third.
Benoit going to run 4th. Jeremy Lambert runs 5th. Adam Pettey, your defending champion, he battles with Colby Lambert for 6th, down into 3 and 4, and off of 4 across the stripe.
Jeremy Lambert, Colby Lambert working their way up through into the top 6. Pettey back to 7th. Clements is 8th. Gerard is 9th. Mitchell rounds out the top 10 as they roll down the back straightaway. Here comes Bruno taking a peek down to the inside there. Up front, it continues to be the Double Deuce leading the charge off at turn number 2 by 4 car lengths over Keith Morrow and growing.
They continue to battle, starting to work their way single file down the backstretch. Caution!
2 cars get together, make it 3 now. The 23 of Cody Tripp, the 19 of Mike Mitchell, and the 16 of Pepe Sylvia, all getting together off of turn number 2. And we are slowed up for the first time. That's going to bunch this field up and see what we can get over the next 19 laps for Keith Morrow. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle they come. Green flag is underway, and back underway we go. Into 1 and 2. Serydynski picks right up where he left off, sets the pace down the backstretch, and look at Benoit up on the outside, even up with the 0-5 of Nick Brightman.
Out front, Serydynski, as Morrow's going to get loose. He's going to check everybody up behind him here. That is going to be a traffic jam off, too. That's going to allow Scott Serydynski to skip away with the lead down into 3 and 4.
And while he skips away with the lead, everybody on the binders, and Jeremy Lambert dives underneath, takes over the number 2 spot heading down into turn 1. Now sets his sights on the Double Deuce. Colby Lambert down low as well. Nick Brightman up on the outside, 3 wide through turns 3 and 4.
Off of turn 4. It's 3 wide. They work themselves out. Out front, Scott Serydynski Jr. has checked down into 3 and 4 as your leader as he comes to lap number 10 here.
Off the corner they come and down to the stripe, and it's Lambert versus Lambert for second and third. Morrow back to fourth. Pettey sits fifth on the grid. Down the back straightaway as they hit turn number 3.
Off of 4, your leader continues to pace the field. That's Serydynski. Jeremy Lambert runs second. Colby Lambert third. Keith Morrow fourth. Adam Pettey rounds out the top 5 as they go 2 by 2 for second on back down the backstretch.
Colby dives down to the inside of his brother, takes away that number 2 spot as they set sights down your leader. Off the corner they come. Colby on the charge. And we'll take a look at the lap times. It's almost a 3-second deficit from first to second. We'll see where it lands this time. And it lands at 3:05.6. We are just at the halfway point as they roll down into turn number 3.
Off of 2 and down into 3. Single file from second on back. Right now, Scott Serydynski Jr., as Kevin said, trying to bookend the off-season months. One here back in the fall, looking to win on opening day here in the spring of 2025. 10 laps to go as he crosses the stripe.
10 circuits to go, and that lead continues to grow between he and the rest of the field. Lambert and Lambert second and third. Pettey is fourth. Morrow rounds out the top 5. Benoit is sixth. Girard is seventh. Brightman is 8th with Wood and Clements your top 10. They roll off the corner, nose to tail across the stripe.
Second place battle between the brothers Lambert continues. Give the second spot to Colby right now. Jeremy in third. Scott Serydynski is checked down across the stripe as there's 8 laps to go here in our Sportsman feature event.
Keith Morrow having an issue with his number 38, and it looks like he is dropping fluid around the racetrack out of the racer's groove, and that's going to bring out the caution and tighten this bunch up in a big way. And we are ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle, a nice even start between them as they roll down into turn number 1. Little contact between Pettey and Jeremy Lambert. They come off at 2. How about the run Josh Girard is having in that 0-3, runs in the 5th spot.
And they battle up front as Lambert was right to the rear bumper of Serydynski. He continues. Serydynski going to start to take that lead down the backstretch as he freight trains these cars down into 3 and 4.
Down into 3 and 4 they go, and Girard putting pressure on the 57 of Pettey. Gets a nose up underneath in the McRae-sponsored number 03. The regular runner from New Hampshire, well, they had weather troubles up there, so I'm going to Seekonk to race.
Hey, no better spot to come on down as Mother Nature has been our friend here on opening day. Josh Girard running in the 5th position right now, down into turn 2.
How about Nick Brightman having a good run, sitting 7th on the back straightaway with Dick Benoit up on the outside. Trouble for the 03 as he pulls up, heads pit side, and a problem on that machine. One car down to the infield, that's Justin Lima. That's going to bring out the yellow as we are slowed up for the 3rd time. Now Girard gets that car refired and back up the pit tunnel, but we are slowed up for a 4-lap shootout here. Left off, Colby Lambert settling into the number 2 spot.
Colby Lambert in tow, right to the back bumper of Serydynski, over in 3 and 4. Scott Serydynski, as Lambert gets loose, he's going to check everybody up behind him. Serydynski going to skate off with the lead. It'll be 3 laps to go as they go down the backstretch.
Colby Lambert was right up on the tail end when they came off at turn number 4, and it looked like he might run him over, and maybe jammed on the brakes just a little bit so he didn't get into him, and that caused him to slide up just a little bit. So the Lambert brothers racing for second. Jeremy a little bit loose off the corner. Colby working the outside with the white flag high in the air.
One more circuit around. Scott Serydynski Jr. looking to kick off 2025 the way he ended 2024 with a win down the backstretch for the final time.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Scott Serydynski in the double deuce leads the charge off the corner. He'll pick up the opening day Sportsman win. 2nd place going to Colby Lambert. Jeremy Lambert 3rd. 4th going to Doug Benoit, and Adam Pettey rounding out the top 5.
As Jim Pepe Sylvia does a little bit of landscaping to round out this one, Kevin's going to make his way down to speak with our podium. Coming home in fourth, it was Doug Benoit. Fifth, Adam Pettey. Sixth, Albert Clements. Seventh, Nick Brightman. Eighth, Cody Tripp. Ninth, Austin Flanagan. 10th, the Beaver, Nick Wood.
Scotty, congratulations. Absolute rocket out there today.
Yeah, total domination. Picked up right where we left off, and that's exactly what we planned to do. The car was great. Can't thank my dad enough. I mean, he works on this car all the time. We went through it all winter. We pretty much kept it the same, and because we ended on a good note last year. We won the race, did the same thing last year, and we just did it again.
It's got to feel real good to kick off the season. Last year you had a lot of struggles throughout the year. It's got to feel real good to kick off 25 with a win.
Yeah, you know, you get wrecked by Pepe, so the car gets destroyed, and then we were chasing it all season. So it, you know, happens to everyone in this division. So we just kind of got to take it for what it's worth, and got the car back good, and that's all that matters right now.
A lot of people to thank keeping this car fast all winter long.
Yeah, I got to thank my dad. I mean, it's me and him. It's all it is. So we're the only people who work on this car. We don't send our car out to some chassis builder and get it done. It's only us. So I got to thank him most of everyone. I got to thank my friends, all that came. It means a lot that you guys have made it out. Emwood Auto, Uncle Joe, Chrissy, Scooter, Muzzy, Soggy, thank you. Finish Grade, Steve, thank you. RTG, Robbie, the Goulet family, just everyone who helps me out. It means a lot, and this is what we get to do.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Scott Serydynski Jr. up to that second place, and did you think you had anything to close in on that 22 today?
Yeah, I mean, that last restart, I kind of screwed myself. I got up against him, against 3 and 4, and then when we came into the corner and hit the brakes, I got loose. So that's the only run I had at him was for the restarts. Once he was out front, he was gone. But it's fun racing with Scotty. He's always fast, he's clean, and we're always up front. So can't complain about it opening day, second and third for the team anyway.
How much fun was it battling with your brother out there and beating him?
Well, it reminds me of the Pure Stock days. I mean, that's where we both started off. We were either 1 and 2 or right near each other. So last year we got our first 1-2 finish. So to come off opening day with a 2-3, it's a good start.
Good, a long winter, but car's good. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, long winter. We worked hard rebuilding them. I had some new sponsors jump on board. Spring Villa Memory Care, I got to thank Craig for coming on board. Brisbane Diesel Service for coming on board, both of us. Helger South Post Power Equipment for coming back on. Flagman Graphics, Dutch Auto Body, everybody from Family Auto, COD, everybody that helps out.
You forgot somebody. Turn around.
My daughter and my fiance.
Congratulations. Great second place run for Colby Lambert. Third place to Jeremy Lambert. And Jeremy, not a bad way to start off the year, running third, and great battle with your brother for a handful of laps.
Yeah, that was a blast. I just wish I didn't slip up a little bit coming off for 3. I tried getting him for second, but that didn't happen.
It's got to feel real good coming out of here with a number 2 spot.
It does. It's actually
Number 3, excuse me.
it's actually the same place I finished last year, opening day.
Good. Long winter. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank Richie from South Post Power Equipment, Brisbane Diesel, Spring Villa Memory Care, Nats Racing Engines, After Hours Fabrication. Without any of these guys, none of this would be possible.
Great runs. Third place for Jeremy Lambert.